Rough week, definitely for crypto. I did a video yesterday talking about this. Going to give you a highlight of everything you need to be aware of and that is impacting your crypto this week. We've got a couple of key things today. We've got the jobs report coming out. Not great news there. Quite frankly, we weren't expecting great news. We've got a CPI report on tap, and we got a big event to talk about on Friday as well. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on X, please give me a follow. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. So right now you can see that crypto is down 3% in the overall market. We got Bitcoin down 2.3%. In fact, kind of looking at the 24-hour range here, Bitcoin has hit 85,000. I think we've got some more downside pressure and some more downside potential for Bitcoin to possibly go and even hit into the low 80s, even the high 70s. I think that is a strong possibility. It definitely feels as though the bears are 100% in control right at this moment. Ethereum down 6+%. You can see on its 24-hour range, it's fairly close right now at 29.34 to its 24-hour low of 28.90. XRP is below $2, trading at $1.92, and everything else you can kind of see there. Solana down 3% plus all that. So as I mentioned, unemployment report came in. These were essentially reports that were delayed because of the 40-plus day government shutdown. This is showing that unemployment did rise in November, highest level since 2021, and we did add some jobs. We did add 64,000 jobs, but we knew that this job report was not going to be good. In fact, this was one of the main things that the Federal Reserve is focusing on and referencing and talking about in their do we lower interest rates or not dialogue discussion. Okay, so nothing really surprising here. It is impacting the stock market right now as of the recording of this video. The stock market on the right-hand side, the futures, actually the stock market just opened as of recording. NASDAQ's down 63, Dow's down 12. Again, so the market is starting to absorb this information. Not a huge surprise. We will get the CPI report later today, the Consumer Price Index report. CPI report is going to show, what cost data looks like as far as the inflation numbers as it's impacting individuals, if you will, right? The cost of most of the major things that we care about in our world. Okay, so looking forward to Friday. Friday is the big day, and I think this is the Friday factor here is the Bank of Japan. They have a 2-day meeting starting on December 18th, but we're really going to get most likely revealed the numbers, kind of what's going to play out there. Their decision, the Bank of Japan on December 19th, the BOJ is expected to raise their interest rate between 25 basis points to 75 basis points. I think 25 is built into the market. The issue is if they raise it any higher than that, if they raise it 50 basis points or 75 basis points, you're going to see dramatic red spill over into the market. The last time that this happened, when they raised their rates, we saw Bitcoin go down 23%. We saw all major crypto assets go down. Why? Because a lot of people who have borrowed money from the Bank of Japan, who borrowed the yen at what is basically 0% or very close to that interest, they would take that money, they would take the yen, transfer it into US dollars, and then go buy risk on assets, stocks, crypto. It essentially is creating a liquidation event for crypto, because people who think of it as almost like a margin call, right? If the Bank of Japan raises the rate, the numbers we talked about, there's going to be a certain percentage of the market that's going to have to liquidate crypto to go sell, to then go service the note on the money that they've borrowed from the Bank of Japan. And we are not talking about small amounts here. Okay. So that's what's happening here. And there's other factors at play as it relates to the Bank of Japan, how much U.S. debt they hold, things of that nature. But the long and short of it is that this is a big deal. Okay. And this is something that you need to be aware of that is 100% going to impact crypto. I think it's the main reason you're seeing the bearish pressure playing out this week. I talked about this, guys, in previous videos. So this shouldn't be anything really hugely surprising to you, in that this is something that is significant. It's a significant impact point. So we've got all of these different data points lining up in this 1 week, where we've got Bank of Japan, we got jobs report, we got CPI report. We've got a lot of things at play here, okay? And which essentially is allowing the bears to step in, to short everything, to push everything down, and all the things that we know that play out in that type of a market. Okay, so thanks for giving me a few minutes. Just wanted to kind of get you guys updated. That's where we're at right now. Rough week for crypto. We're seeing it play out live, and I'm not expecting any relief in the near future here, especially this week. Kind of looking past next week. After that, we've got to get past this Friday Bank of Japan decision, let the market digest that, all that kind of stuff. So, all right, I see you later. Appreciate you. Thank you for giving a few minutes of your day to me. Can't get that out. See you.